Hello, I'm Brent Ferris from the Braderman Studios, and in this video I want to show you how you can set up a Unity independent master server locally and test it. So anything we do locally we can do in the cloud. All you have to do is make sure that you open the ports. The master server port is 15940, which needs to be opened on the server that you're hosting the master server on. We'll have another video on that later, so we're going to set it up so that we can actually get it up and running right now. So I'm going to open up my build settings. I'm going to make sure I have the Forge Quick Start menu. I'm going to have some scenes here, and I'm going to have the Forge Quick Server browser set up here. Now that I have this set up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my player settings and make sure that run in background is on, and that's all set up. So now I'm going to go over to the Quick Start menu and open that scene. Inside of the quick start menu there's a canvas object. If I scroll down to the start game component, I'm going to set the protocol type to UDP, and I'm going to say the Forge Zombies is going to be my scene that I'm going to load. So the most important thing here is the master server IP. So if I type in 127.0.0.1, that is the IP address of my local machine, which I will be using in this case because I'm going to run the master server from my local machine. So now that I have this set up, what I want to do is build it out. So I'm going to go to my build, and I'm going to build and run. So now that it's built out, I'm going to run a second instance of it. This is going to act as the client, and this one is going to act as the server. So I have my folder here for the Forge Master server, the Unity Independent Forge Master server. So what I'm going to do here is just run it, and that's going to bring up our process here. I'm going to say show log, and this is going to show the log of whatever's happening in this master server. So on the left here, I'm going to host the server, which is going to host me a game server, and you'll notice that it says register to new server 127.0.0.1:15937. The first part here is the IP address of the server that is registered, which is my local host, and the second part is the port number that that game server is listening on. You'll notice that it also pings the server here to keep it alive, and it just keeps the connection alive so that we can determine whether that server has been shut down abruptly or no longer exists. If that ping returns no result, it will then be removed, as we'll see at the end of here. So on the client here, I'm going to say server browser. Inside of here, you're going to see my awesome game name, the player count. There's currently no connected players other than the server. We have the death match, the password, there's no password, and we'll be able to join. So I'm going to click on join here, and it's going to join in on the game, and you'll notice that it says updated a server 127.0.0.1. So it's saying that it's updated the registered server, and what it has updated is the player count. So now if we opened up another instance, which I'm going to do real quick. So I'm going to open up a third instance. Let me move this guy off to the side here. And I'm going to go to the server browser in here, and now we'll see that the player count is 1 of 31, and I can join from here too. So now that this is all set up, you'll notice that if we disconnect, it'll update the server as well, so because the player count is changing. And if we close out our server, eventually when that ping fails, it's going to remove the server from the list. So here we go. I just paused the video till it happened. It says removing host, and it has removed the host from the master server, so now it's no longer listed. So that's how we can get started real quick on the independent master server. We'll have another video on how we can deal with this on the cloud. So please ask us if you have any questions. We look forward to them, and thanks for watching.